After a sumptuous breakfast here at what do I call this place? I don't know. So had misal pav here, good breakfast, and all it costed was $70. I mean, in Lonavala, the same breakfast was costing nothing less than $150. So this is the place. So now let's hit the highway and get going. And here in this area it's still foggy and misty. It's 9 o'clock already, but then still it's heavy fog and misty. I think there's a lot of water body around this area. That's why you still can see a lot of fog and mist accumulated even after the sunrise. So the next 12 kilometer as suggested by a gentleman at the restaurant is going to be bad, or the hotel where I had my breakfast. So there was a gentleman who was just having a discussion. So he said that the next 12 kilometers is going to be bad, but I hope it turns out to be good in a while. Not to say I want to ride highway a bit, but then bad road just makes your entire journey a little slow. And if you have a similar kind of motorcycle for that kind of terrain and you're mentally prepared to do off-road or bad roads, then it's a different case. Now you are kind of covering kilometers, and when you want to do higher kilometers, it's always good to have better roads. So now this road takes us to Chiplun, and from there Ratnagiri. And a lot of heavy traffic here, a lot of heavy traffic. So you will see heavy vehicles, lorries, fuel tankers, and no wonder this road would have been taken such a toll. So the 22-year habit has finally changed for me. So I'm so used to honking, using the lowest button at this corner where you horn, and in this motorcycle it's opposite. So on the lower side you have the indicator button, left, right, and then on the center you have the horn, which is not the case usually. And the first couple of days I always went and continued to press the horn button, as in the indicator, considering it as a horn, and then realized it's not a horn button. And now, after riding for more than 1,000 plus kilometers and spending more than 5 to 6 days with this motorcycle, my habit of 22-year-old has changed, and I now go directly to the horn button if I need to horn like this. And I use this one to indicate where I'm going, whether I'm going left or right. Now the issue is going to be, I've got used to this. Once I go back to my regular motorcycle, I'm sure we'll have the similar problem there, or I don't know, it'll just get naturally used to it. So comment below, share your story if you have something like this, a habit of yours which you've probably able to change it, or you're not able to change it, whatever it is. So share and comment below and tell me what it is, and I would love to know your bit of story. And see, the visibility is less than 500 meters. I can't see what's ahead. It's so densely, I don't know, what do you call it? Is it a smog or a fog? No, not really sure, because the sun is up. So it's probably, what is this, smoke? Not too sure. And the mountain ranges here is fantastic. the kind of view that you get while you're riding on the highway is spectacular. So finally kind of a double road, but not too sure how this road is going to be. So it says Panjim Chiplum, go straight. So hopefully from here the roads are going to be better. It's been a really bad riding. Really bad roads across. I think hardly I've got about 30-40 kilometers of good road, but otherwise after getting down the hills the roads have been absolutely horrible. This is how the road conditions are. I mean, either they're trying to fix the road and that's why you have a lot of deviation happening, or they've just left the road as is. It's just, I don't know what to say. So I didn't want to do the same route from Lonavala while getting back, that is going back to Kolhapur. I didn't want to do that, so I have taken the coastal road, so going to Ratnagiri. And if I reach Ratnagiri earlier, then I'll probably continue my ride and stay in Malwan. That's what I've thought as of now. I will reach Chiplum in another 20, 25, 30 minutes. And it's not even 12 in the afternoon. So Ratnagiri is another 80 kilometers from Chiplum. So that means by 2 o'clock I should be comfortably landing Ratnagiri. So if I do another couple of hours of ride, I should be able to reach Malwan by 4 or 5. I don't want to ride beyond 5 or 4 ideally. The reason is then I'll not get any time to go around the city. I want to see if I can explore the city, even if it's for a couple of hours. Just check into a room and then, explore the city around. But then if you reach late night, it's just that you sleep over and then next day you start again. So I don't want to do that. Let's see how things are going to pan up. So I want to ride till at least 4 o'clock and then maybe take a break. So hopefully this good roads continue so that I can cover some kilometers. My average speed in the last couple of hours have been not beyond 65, 70 maybe. That's the best it has been because the roads have been so bad. When I was starting from Mangalore, when I started initially, my speed was easily 110 as in my averaging, or I was averaging at least 100. So here I am at Chiplum. So we'll be taking a deviation from here to Ratnagiri. The roads are absolutely horrible. I mean, I can't explain how bad the roads are. And here again from Chiplum to Ratnagiri, it's just 87 kilometers. And it says 2 hours plus. That can only tell you this also is going to be a bad road conditions, because 87 kilometers 2 hours plus, I don't know why would it do that. It says 2 hours 18 minutes. This is probably the bypass from Chiplum to Ratnagiri. It's not the best of the weather to ride either. It's kind of hot and humid. While I started on the 2nd, The weather was so good. I mean, it was cloudy and a perfect weather condition to ride. This is not so good. So just stopping for a quick lunch break. So we are about 16 kilometers away from Ratnagiri. So I'm feeling hungry now. It's 1:45, 1:41 in fact, and I don't want to delay it more. So let's stop in for a quick lunch. So let's take this off. It has been a non-stop ride from Lonavala till this place called Nivli. So this is about 12 kilometers before Ratnagiri, and time to have some lunch. It's been a tiresome ride though. The reason is the weather is not the best of the condition because it's so hot. I mean, after you get down from Lonavala, once you're there, the roads are not great as well. The roads are horrible roads, and I came via Chiplun, so Chiplun. So came via Chiplun, and again the Google map was also going crazy. 2 or 3 places it showed me wrong direction. I went into that direction, and then it says no rerouting and all of it. So that's why it's been quite a ride though. So reached here around, let me see what's the time, 1:45, and I have another 12-13 kilometers to Ratnagiri. So I think I will go ahead. I'll not stop at Ratnagiri. I'll continue to Goa, maybe go and stop somewhere in the border of Goa, or just enter Goa and stay somewhere in Goa. So let me just figure out what's the route from here and how long does it take, and basis that I can take my call. So maybe ideally I want to reach whichever location on or before 4:35. 5 is the max deadline. Beyond that I don't want to ride. Not that I can't ride, I can, but then I want to explore the city around. So I need a couple of hours just to go around the city and kind of explore. Goa is something that I've explored many times, so despite of that I just want to go there and reach early wherever it is. So waiting for my lunch now, and you see the kind of dust across. So that dusty this is, the entire route. It's really not the best of the route to take. And here's the GoPro 9. So thank you GoPro for giving me this. So there's not much memory left, so I have to transfer all the files to my phone now. I will see you guys when my thali comes in. So here's the thali at Nivli. Very nice, very basic. I've ordered for veg thali. I normally prefer to eat veg when I'm traveling. So very nice basic thali. So just gonna enjoy my thali and then proceed from here. And this is more like the Konkan style of thali. So let me just see. I think there's something missing. Kokum. Yeah, kokum is missing. So I will probably ask for some kokum juice or something like that. So let me just finish this and start my ride in a while. So I'm just gonna have my lunch, just relax here for a while, and then continue from here to Goa. Done with good lunch, time to head off. And so Goa, it says there's another 5 hours to ride. That is 215 kilometers. Not too sure if I want to go there. And even the Goa border, when I say Mapsa or something, it's just another 4 hours, 4.5 hours of journey, which means I'll reach only by dawn, which will be dark, and then I can't do much there. So let's see. I've put my route to Mangalore directly, which is 12 hours, but then yeah, I'll ride for next couple of hours and then stop somewhere midway. Whenever I feel like I'm done with riding for the day, so I'll do that. The sun is completely up, scorching hot, and yeah, this is not the most ideal time to ride though, because of the hot weather. So I'm just about 12 kilometers away from Ratnagiri. So I'm just contemplating now, should I stay at Ratnagiri or proceed, or what to do, not too sure, because any which way I will not be able to do much wherever I stay now, unless I go and hit Goa, which is another 5-6 hours of journey, and again next 5-6 hours you're late, and then tomorrow early morning again I want to start by 5:30, 6 max. Today I didn't start early, the reason was of the fog, but tomorrow, yes, I can easily start at 5 o'clock or 5:30 without an issue. It's gonna be clean straight roads. So after series of bad roads, finally got some good 4-lane concrete road, and this is after Dhupol. So from almost after getting down the Ghat, Lonavala, till Dhupol, the roads were extremely bad, and now we have a concrete road, 4-lane, so which is I think, I'm not too sure whether is it newly built or not or whatever. So this leads to Panjim. So Panjim is about 170 kilometers from where currently I'm talking to you guys. So let's see how close can we get towards Goa. Like I told, I might ride till 4:35 or 5:30 max, and by then if I make it to Goa, I'll stay in Goa, or else I'll stay somewhere on the way. So, and we reach Goa, and this ride has become more like a sunrise to sunset ride. So I have already entered Goa, now going towards Mapsa. It's about 5:20 now. So like I told, I would ride if possible till 5:30 if so, and yeah, finally I've made it. So now going towards Mapsa, just make a room there, halt there, and then tomorrow morning will complete my reclaiming myself ride, which is Mangalore to Maharashtra and back. And also the idea was to go visit IBW, which I did. So now the weather here in Goa is much cooler than it has been all this while, and the sun is setting, and the cold chilly breeze is getting onto my hands. I just removed my gloves for a while, it was getting too much, so I thought let me just take it out for a bit and figure out a room now in Mapsa. And here we are at Mapsa. So getting into the city, just keeping an eye on every board possible, just to see where can I find some stay, or else go to booking.com or use OYO rooms or something like that to get some stay.